Hey there, Wargamers, Josh here from MiniWargaming.com, ready to bring you something a little bit brand new for me, something you may have seen of before, and that is the World of Tanks miniature game. Something I am super interested in as I expand my collection for Flames of War. It's a nice, fun little kind of skirmish game that you can play. Now, this is going to be my first game playing, but luckily I have Anthony here from Battlefront to go ahead and run me through the game itself. Starting with my platoon here, having no concept of what is good, what is bad, I went with the proper way of playing games like this, and I picked what I like.
There you go.
So, three of my all-time favorite tanks. We're going to start off by looking at my Cromwell here, so, British medium tank. I did put a couple upgrades on. I went for the improved gun, as well as the smooth ride upgrade. Moving over to another medium tank, a fairly hefty medium tank, all things considered, and that is the M26 Pershing. So, World War II, late war, kind of the Allied answer to the Panthers and Tigers out there.
Yep.
So I went for a couple upgrades here, and that's the improved engine and the gun rammer upgrades. Last but not least, probably one of the most iconic tanks from that era. Love it or hate it, it is a Tiger 1 heavy tank. So hopefully he carries me in this battle. And then for the upgrade, I went for one of the improved engines that you can put in it there. So that's the Maybach HL230 TRM P45 for everybody that likes numbers and letters. And that makes up my, this was I believe 200 points.
Yep, that's the size of a standard cannon.
Beautiful. As we move across the board to look at Anthony's platoon here, what do we got?
So here we have the Blitzkrieg boys, which have been painted by my friend Nick Azzaro. You'll get to see them as we play out on the battlefield. First up, I have a Panzer IV Aus H medium tank. I have upgraded it with the 105 octane gasoline to, which is a discard card I can use once per game to increase its initiative. I have good old Russian T-34 medium tank. I have a Valentine, which is a British light tank, which I've given the custom paint job upgrade, which is another discard to increase initiative. I have a Cromwell, just like Josh, although I have no upgrades on it. That's, again, a medium tank. And to round it out is the good old Stug G Aus G. Good old Stug life there. It is a tank destroyer, which gets some benefits in cover. And I gave it the Recon upgrade, which gives it additional movement and abilities to deploy after we have set up.
Okay, super cool. I like it. And we are deployed. Again, for anybody unfamiliar with the World of Tanks, you're playing on a 3x3 board. We are using one of the official Gale Force 9 gaming mats. You don't need to, but we wanted to. These are double-sided.
Yep.
And the main difference here is that we're going to use the side that already has the forested areas as well as the buildings. But you do get these with the starter set. So if you wanted to take one of the forests, you can always just slap it down. If you wanted to use one of the other mats there.
Yep, and they're actually double-sided, so one side is a forest, one side is actually a hill. So.
That's pretty cool. I didn't realize they were double-sided as well. Okay, nice. And same thing with the houses. So you can build your own board, but we're just going to use this one here. Nice, compact little game. So super easy. I don't know, wherever you want to play a game, this is a nice one to do. Yeah, now looking at the deployments, I've got my Cromwell way on the flank, and then my Pershing and my Tiger. And then over here, let's see if I get them right. I got a T-34 staring down the road at me.
Yep. Got
the Valentine, the Panzer IV, the Stug 3, and then your Cromwell. Look at me go. I'm proud of me. So yeah, let's just jump right into turn one. Start of the turn here, we look at initiative value. So starting with the lowest initiative value, we are going to have the tanks do moves. After everybody's moved, we shoot. For anybody wondering about ties, you're going to roll off 3 dice. Whoever has the most crits gets the advantage marker. And if it's not by crits, because nobody rolled any, then it's by hit. So I do have an advantage this turn. So we're going to go ahead and start by moving your Valentine, which is the lowest initiative tank you have. And for anybody that didn't watch the other videos, all we do is we take the little movement widget and you place it anywhere on the tank and then you move. You can either end like that, or if you wanted to face away, you can always banum. So let's see where everything ends up. I'm going to go ahead and get everything moved. at least for turn 1, and then we'll just get to the rolling. All right, let's see if this plays out for me. So we're completed the move. So looking across the board, we have my Cromwell did a move 1, but Smooth Ride's going to basically count as if he's not moving for when I'm shooting anyways. And then both my Tiger and my Pershing moved 1. Across the board here, your little the little T-34 is zipped up move 3. Your Valentine moved 1. We went move 2 on your Panzer 4. The Stug was able to use his pregame ability to move up into position there. And then your Cromwell moved 2. So now we go over to shooting, and again, we got to look at the initiatives for shooting.
Yep.
So the highest initiative on the board right now, the Cromwell is an 8. Then he goes to 9 because of the improved gun upgrade. And I think, you know what, he's just going to try his best. He's going to crack a shot over the T-34. I know you're moving super quick, but let's see if we can't do some damage. All right, looking at firepower 4 here, shooting across the board. Well, I have a medium tank, so I get to reroll 1 of these. So I got a hit, a crit, and then my medium tank reroll says another nothing. So your defense dice trying to calculate these.
Yep.
You moved 3, so that's 3.
Yep.
Survivability 1 for 1.
Yep.
And then normally you would add my move, but Smooth Ride is going to cancel that out.
Exactly, so I don't get any defense dice for you. So you always calculate the speed of both the target and the shooter in this game. So moving fast makes you harder to hit, but also makes it harder for you to hit your opponent.
Totally makes sense.
In addition to that, we also have a wall here. So walls and hills have the hold down rule. So this wall will actually absorb 1 of those hits.
Gotcha. So you're only really worried about rolling against the crit here, and you're throwing how many dice?
I get 4 dice, so I at least need a hit or crit symbol to cancel that.
Gotcha.
And I'm good.
So you roll them both. He's fine. Right. Next highest on the board is going to be your Cromwell at initiative 8.
Yep, and unfortunately he does not have any shots because of the building here and the building here.
All right, so good. Protected. Getting out of the way there. Do you have any 7s?
I do not have a 7.
Well, I sure as heck have a 6.
There you go.
So that will be my Pershing, and again, it's normally a 5, but going to 6 because of the gun rammer. All right, now I am firepower 6 here. Pretty handy dandy, and I'm going to put that shot over again. I want to try to damage your zippy little T-34 because I don't want to have to deal with him later. So rolling my 6 dice.
Oh, good shot.
Well, I get a medium tank reroll, but I don't think I'm going to take it. So that is going to be 3 hits, 3 crits.
Oof.
And how many defense dice are you throwing?
So I'll have 1 for my base survivability, 3 for my movement, and 1 for your movement for a total of 5. So it means at least 1 of these effects will go through. Hopefully I can get some crits to cancel out those crits on me.
Super fancy dice. Okay, so you're going to cancel 2 of my hits.
2 hits.
So you're going to take 1 regular hit and then 3 crits.
Exactly.
All right, and looking at the 3 cards we pulled here. So you get an engine fire. So that is, you take 1 damage out of that.
Additional 1 damage.
And at the end of the repair step, you take 1 damage. Radio damage, so you go down to initiative 0, but then the lucky hit causes 2 additional hits.
Yep, that is correct.
That's 3 damage from the crits, and there was 2 regular ones. And your... How many hits could you take on him?
He has 4 health, so unfortunately he is now destroyed.
Good. Get off my board! And so he is destroyed. Now, even though we have the same initiative, you cannot fire back because I have advantage, correct?
Yep.
Got it. Okay, well, I feel good about myself. Looking at other initiative values, the next initiative is you got a 5 on your Panzer 4.
Yep, so Panzer 4 will try to fire up against the... Let's see here. I am going to try to fire against the Pershing there. So,
all right, into the Pershing?
Yep, firepower is a 4. I do get to re-roll 1 because it's a medium tank, and I got a hit and a crit.
Nice. Now let's see if I get this right. The wall is going to absorb 1 of the... That's a hit.
Yep.
And then I need to roll my defense dice. Now I'm going to max out on my defense dice here. I'm base survivability of 2. I moved 1. You moved 2. And then I've got the forest. So I'm just trying to cancel the crit here.
And you're good.
He's totally just golden. Next down the line, we have the Stug firing at my Tiger. What's your firepower here?
It is firepower 4. Now, in addition to that, the Stug did not move. So tanks that do not move, they don't generate any speed tokens. They get to reroll all of their attack dice. So I only get 4 dice, but I'll get to reroll any of my blanks.
And again, he didn't move because he was able to use his pregame move.
Yeah, the recon card. So I got 2 hits so far.
So far, so good.
Get to reroll those. And 3 hits total.
Nice. All right. Looking at my defensive capabilities here. I'm base 2. I moved 1, and then I've got the cover from the forest. So I'm going to roll these, trying to cancel your hits. So far, so good. And the heavy tank bonus is I get to reroll one of my blank defense dice.
Yep.
No.
And you're still good, however, because you got 3 symbols to my symbol, so that will cancel out any damage.
Huzzah. You know what? Yeah, we're going to go Mr. Tiger, and I'm going to fire back into your Stug. So I have 5 attack dice here. Come on, firepower. Oh, okay, all blanks. All blanks.
Oh.
There's the Josh special. So nothing that we have to worry about resolving. And then the last but not least is your Valentine. Valentine will be shooting forward into the Tiger. And again, when you're checking flanks, you're just using the front 180 of the tank. So you're not in my flank yet.
Yep. Yeah, you would ignore the turret. So firepower 4 dice. It is a light tank, so it doesn't get to reroll any blanks when attacking. So I got 3 hits though.
That's a really good start. What's the light tank bonus?
So the light tank bonus, if a light tank is within an arrow of an enemy tank, all other tanks get an additional attack dice when attacking it. So for instance, the Panzer IV, instead of rolling 4 dice, we get 5 if this Valentine was near a enemy.
Okay, very cool.
Similar to the online game, light tanks are basically scouts.
Makes sense to me. So the 1 hit's going to get absorbed by the wall. So I'm rolling against 2 here, and let's figure out the Tiger. Survivability 2. I moved 1. You moved 1, and then I've got the cover from the forest. So 2 symbols, which is enough to cancel out your remaining 2 hits. All right. And that is that. No end of the phase stuff we got to resolve.
Yep. Yeah, you destroyed my T-34, so I didn't get any opportunities to do any repairs.
Good. I feel good about that.
Yep. So now we basically just pull off our speed tokens and we start another round.
Beautiful. All right, here at the beginning of turn 2, we get a roll for advantage. Whoever gets the most crits. I've got 1.
I have 0, so that'll be you, Josh.
Retain advantage. Nice. It's all coming up Millhouse. Movement, we're going to start with the Valentine with the lowest initiative there. So, is he only mobility 1?
He is only mobility 1, so he's just kind of chugging along at his own pace.
Yeah, so he's that little light tank that you want to get up nice and close that moves slower than everything else.
Yep.
Beautiful, I love it. Move 2.
Panzer 4 there.
Okay. The Stug. Stug.
Slug will stay there for now.
Gonna hang tight. And then we're gonna go over to my moves. Honestly, I think I've got a pretty good position right now. So both of my tanks are gonna sit still because I have valid targets where I'm at. So that just leaves your Cromwell first, and then my Cromwell. All right, so the Cromwell's moved up. I'm looking at the options for my Cromwell. I've got shots on the Valentine, who I don't believe is gonna get any cover. So I'm kind of fine hunkering down for this turn and trying to get a little bit of advantage with how many tanks are on the board. So yeah, not going to move. We're just going to go straight to shooting, which will begin with my Cromwell shooting down the way into your Valentine. All right, hang in there, little buddy. You're going to be okay. So throwing 4 dice here. And medium tank reroll of 1.
Yep.
Boom.
2 hits,
2 hits, 2 crits.
All right.
So over to your defense. Well, I guess I could have moved. It wouldn't have mattered, but I'm kind of also fine with where I'm at. So, actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I made the mistake. I should have moved him to make him a little bit tougher to hit, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I have a base of 1. I have 1 mobility. You didn't move at all, and unfortunately, you can see 3 in my corner, so I don't have any defense there. So
all right,
some damage is going to go through. I rolled 1 hit, so that will cancel out. So 2 crits and a hit will go through.
All right. He's got 4 health, so he's got 1 damage on him so far from the hit, and then the 2 critical cards.
Damage radio.
Okay. So it is repairable, but it's 0 damage, and your initiative goes down. Engine damage. Uh-oh. You only make 1 move per turn.
Okay, well, I can only make 1 anyway, so.
There you go. I'm not slowing you down at all. But he's only got 1 hit left on him. Well, that was pretty good. I'm just going to keep rolling super hot. You know, that's the way to win. Now you get your Cromwell, but do you have any valid targets?
I do not have any valid targets with Cromwell, unfortunately.
So he's going to be hanging tight. And then next I have is I have 1 initiative 6. Do you have any initiative 6?
I fortunately do
I guess,
not.
do you have a 7? You don't. So my 6 gets to go, which is my happy little Pershing here. All right, so yeah, I mean, I could try to smash up your Panzer IV, but yeah, I want to get tanks off the board. So let's just see if we can't bully the Valentine. I get to throw 6 dice at this because I'm a Pershing. Medium tank reroll.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh,
So we got 4 hits and double crit.
Yep.
You get to throw 2 defense dice. I don't think you can survive this no matter what.
Unless I get lucky with the crits and I draw a bunch of 0 damage.
Fair.
No, unfortunately, although I could use this to cancel a crit or a hit, the other one will go through and that tank will be destroyed.
All right, we got 2. Now, next up. Okay, so you strategically blocked your shot with your Stug. So not getting a shot over here. But you do have your Panzer IV capable of shooting.
Yep. So a Panzer IV will shoot at the Tiger.
Indeed.
And I get to reroll 1 blank because I moved. Crit and a hit on it.
Not a terrible roll. I get to roll 5 dice at this. Survivability 2. I'm in the forest, and then you move
twice.
2.
Yep.
So 2 crits.
And that's all you need.
And we cancel. And I could re-roll a blank, but I don't need to. So next bit of initiative, I believe we're over to initiative 4, which will be my Tiger, who will just return fire at your Panzer IV. So gonna get 4 hits.
Yep. And in addition, you didn't move, so you get to re-roll that attack die.
Ooh, cool! I didn't know that. Of course, I knew that. Okay, turns it into 5 hits. You're perfectly fine. This is just gonna bounce. It'll do nothing. How many defense dice do you get to throw?
I will have a total of 3. 1 for my base survivability and 2 for my my movement.
Right, because not quite getting cover there.
Yep. And unfortunately, I only rolled 1 hit.
So you're gonna take 4
cancel
damage.
4 damage, which will actually destroy that tank all in 1 volley.
Ooh, ooh. We said we wanted a nice, quick, concise game here, but you're getting beated up a little bit.
I am.
All right, so now I have gotten the numerical advantage that I was so craving. So let's get ready for turn 3. Start of the turn, rolling for advantage. Anthony's gonna get crit and a hit. Okay, okay. I'll just roll 2 crits. I got 2 hits, so the crit cancels. The crit is trumping this, so you get it. So you will have advantage, sir. Forcing me to move first, which is kind of nice for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's get that Tiger moving. So Tiger's gonna go. I don't know where your Stu's gonna go. So Tiger will come this way. Move to right there. It's pretty commanding there, and I think, you know what? That's going to be my only move for him. I also have the Pershing to go, so he is just going to go, he's coming over this way. Want to kind of maintain viewpoints all over the board. So move 1. And now it's over to the Stug needing to move. So let's see where he ends up.
So I think the Stug will actually, because he has sight on the Tiger, will actually stay right where he is.
Okay, you're going to hunker down?
Yep.
All right, I figured as much. And then your Cromwell.
That's actually over to your Cromwell. Oh, now that's right, you have our initiative.
Yeah, +1 initiative on him.
Yep, so I'm
for
actually...
or no, sorry. I lied. I was cheating if I was giving him initiative in the movement. He should be initiative 8. So I do get to move first.
Yep, so there you go.
What if I don't want to? I pay attention to my upgrades. He is going to just end up going over to right here. Do I want to do that? No, he's going to make another move and end up over to here. There we go. This will work. Now over to your Cromwell.
Okay. I think I'm actually going to sit right where I am and try to shoot your Cromwell.
Now I got +1 initiative in the shooting phase of the Cromwell.
Yep, so you will get to fire first.
I am firepower 4. I'm going to shoot at the Stug, though. Let's try to bully him a little bit. Yeah, let's see what I got. Medium tank says a reroll.
2 crits and a hit.
Very nice, very nice. I'm sufficiently happy with that. Now I count as moving one less, so I count as move 1 for your calculations.
Yep. So Stugs actually have survivability too, so I start with there. And
Nice.
they are a tank destroyer, so they get an additional survivability while within cover or benefiting from cover. You move twice, but with Smooth Ride, only get one extra.
Yeah,
die
you
from
should
that.
you should be at 5 total, right? Because you get 2 base,
2 base, yep.
2 for cover,
Only one for cover. Oh yes, one for cover,
you get
one
the
for
bonus.
additional, brain fart.
and then
And a flip one.
okay. So throwing 5 dice total here.
And enough to cancel.
Ooh, the shot does nothing. Uh-oh. Now your Cromwell gets to shoot, so shooting over to here.
So 4 dice, I get to reroll all of them, which is very useful because I didn't roll very well. And 2 crits and a hit.
Nice.
Yep.
So the wall goes down, that cancels your hit. So I'm rolling against 2 crits essentially here. And let me see, I am a base survivability of 1, and then I moved 2. This will be fine. So I can't cancel a crit with a hit, correct?
You actually can.
Okay, so cool.
So you'll block one of those crits, but one will go through.
Nice, so 1 critical card. That's going to be engine damage, so I can only make 1 move per turn. Slows down my super fast little Cromwell, but this is repairable at least. And now initiative 6, I've got my Pershing there. So I can see you. You're definitely going to be getting cover out of this though. So let's see what it can do. Pretty good start. And then medium tank reroll. No conversion. So 2 crits and a hit.
All right.
Your defense dice here, let's see if I can calculate this. You're 1 base, I move 2, and then you are cover.
Yep, so I have total 4.
All right.
Do I get lucky here? Yep, so I have a hit and a crit. So I can use the crit to cancel a hit or a crit, which I'll use to cancel a crit. And I can use the hit here to cancel a hit, so a crit will go through on the Cromwell.
And that's also an engine damage. We shuffle the deck, but, you know, we're getting a lot of engine damage. So he's taking 2 damage, he only gets 1 move next turn. Now we're over to 5s, which is the Stug, and what you shooting at?
Stug is going to try to target the Cromwell, try to get
Don't
lucky
fully my
that way.
Cromwell.
So let's see what I have. Three hits and then stationary, so I get to re-roll in my blanks. 3 hits.
Okay, so grand total of 3 hits, and I should be getting 3 defense dice out of this. Survey says I cancel 1, so I'm going to take 2 more damage.
2 more damage.
So he's got 1 health left.
1 health left, yep.
And now we have my Tiger shooting over at your Stug. So 5 dice here.
Pretty good shot.
3 hits and a crit. And you were total defense of what?
So a base of 2.
2 for in there.
2 for survivability. 2 for cover, because I get the bonus for the tank destroyer, and 1 for your move.
Yes, beautiful.
Total of 5 dice. And I managed to get 3 hits, so those will cancel the hits, but I will still take the
1
crit.
critical effect. All right, flip it over. What do we got?
We have an injured crew.
So 2 damage to you, and you discard 1 crew card of their choice from the tank. Do you have crew cards in it?
I do not have a...
Yeah, you didn't do any crew
Yep,
upgrades.
do not have a crew card.
Cool. Scratch that. That is a crew card. So recon is gone. All right, now we're trying to clear the crit. So we're going to start off with your Cromwell here.
Cromwell. So to repair, I need a symbol. And no, so it retains its engine damage. So the damage always stays from a critical. In addition, the tank can only do 1 move per turn.
Cool. I got the exact same on mine. And mine
And
does not
also
clear
damaged.
either. Okay, cool. So we both have 2 severely damaged Cromwells. Rolling for advantage now at the beginning of the turn. Anthony, start us off. You've got
got a
1
1
hit. And I shall say,
A hit and a crit.
so I have advantage this turn.
There you go.
All right, let's see if we do this properly here. So that's going to be your Stug
The
moving
Stug
first.
will stay there.
He's just staying hunkered
he's
in,
doing
eh?
the Stug. Yeah, he's trying to get lucky and hopefully knock at the Karma. We'll see what happens, or at least hold that position.
It's a very Hetzer move of you.
Yep. Hetzer's got a Het, so Stug's got a Stug.
I love it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take care of the movement for both of my tanks here. Tiger's going to sit still. He's perfectly fine where he's at. I do got to get the Pershing into the fight, though. That'll be moving out right to there. We're going to go your Cromwell now, which is the same initiative in the movement phase. So let's see where he ends up. Take the movement stick that I hadn't realized I had stolen from you. Where's he going, huh? He gets to make one move.
One move. I think I'm going to go for it. Try to get lucky if I can. Go. He'll be able to shoot first before the tiger, so he's going to move up.
He'll shoot, but my Cromwell will be shooting first.
But he was between here, so he'll not be seen by the Cromwell.
Oh, I get to move my Cromwell. It's not going to be.
But he'll get one move.
Cromwell's going to sit right where he's at. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All right, yeah. You know what? I'm satisfied with this. I'm just going to roll really good again, and then I'm going to worry about it. So shooting will start off with, we're just going to have my Cromwell go and blast at your Stug. You get to throw 4 dice. Re-rolling everything. I would only get to re-roll 1. Come here. Ooh, 2 hits and a crit.
Yep.
And your 5 defense dice for your Stug.
Base of 2 for survivability and cover, and 1 for being a tank destroyer. So total of 4. Do I get lucky here?
Oh yeah, because it didn't move. Yeah.
And I did.
You get very lucky. No. All right. Next initiative is going to be your Cromwell.
All right, Cromwell is going to try to shoot into the side of that Pershing there. And re-roll a blank. So I got 3 hits.
Nice. Now, mechanically here, you're flanking me, so I believe I get 1 less.
You have 1 less defense dice because I am behind your front arc. In addition, because I'm within an arrow length of your tank, you'll lose a 2nd defense dice.
Nice. All right. So basically, my base defense gets canceled out by your 2 bonuses, and then we're using the speed of 3 total here. So 3 defense dice. I got 1 crit, so I just take 2 hits. He's got 7 total, so he's okay.
Pretty good shape.
All right. So mine are both 6s. So we're gonna go with the Pershing, and he will put the shot over into your Cromwell. 6 dice into you. Good. I get to reroll my 1. Oh, all right. My rolling's so subpar. It's not subpar. It's fantastic. Okay. So we've got a grand total of 4 hits and a crit.
Yep.
Now, you should be base defense 1.
Yep, base 1.
And then 3 for the moves total.
Yep, 3 for the moves total.
And then you remove 1 for me being so close.
Yep, and you are actually breaking my front there because my front's going like this, so there's just a little bit there.
Okay.
So I get a max of 2. So no matter what happens here, it's still going to go through, but we'll roll it anyway. I would cancel the crit and the hit, but 3 damage going through will be enough to destroy that Cromwell because he already has taken 2 damage.
Gotcha, perfect. So just enough, and down he goes. That's another kill for Josh. And then the last one I have is my tiger gets to shoot. Being initiative... Oh, no, sorry, he's initiative 4 in the shoot, so you get to shoot before me.
Shoot my Stug. So Stug's going to try to get some vengeance against your Cromwell there, try to finish it off.
Yep.
Get at least a redeeming minor victory. Or
moral victory?
Moral victory, yeah.
There you go.
And I get to re-roll the blank because he did not move. 4 hits total.
4 hits. Not looking great from my Cromwell. So he's got his base survivability of 1. He's dead.
Yep. That's what he did. Yep.
Yep.
So 3 hits will go through and knock him out.
He is gone. Good kill, good kill. And now the last thing to resolve here is we've got my tiger shooting over. So I'm going to get a grand total of 5 dice with my firepower.
Yep.
And he did sit still. Yep. So I get to reroll.
And that's definitely nice.
Yep. Come on.
Ooh, pretty good.
So 3 hits and a crit.
Yep.
So you're 4 defense dice.
Yep.
So I sat still.
Total of 4. Yep. So again, 2 for survivability, 1 for cover, 1 for being a tank destroyer. So see if we get lucky here. I don't think I got very lucky.
So we are going to cancel 2 hits. So I still get 1 hit and a crit through then.
Yep.
And so you've taken 3 out of your 4.
So let's see what happens on this crit.
Crit says...
Lucky hit.
Ooh! So 2 damage, and that is enough to destroy you. So that is going to be game there, and that is a Josh victory. I almost tried to say the nation.
A Josh-tory?
Oh, that sounds awful.
Okay.
That sounds. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if that. I don't want to learn the Josh story. Now I'm just saying Josh story. So that is going to be a victory on my side. Let's tidy up a little bit and get ready for a post game. Alrighty, welcome to the post game chat. Let's talk a little bit about the game. I mean, first impressions. I like it. It's simple, fun. It's quick. It's one of those games that I think serves as a really good introductory tabletop game for people. but also, you know, as a fun, let's play a quick game. We get a little bit of time, you know, to throw down. I like it. So, obviously, crushing victory for me, but, you know, I'm kind of a World of Tanks player. It's been a hot minute since I've been online. You know, I got multiple tier 10s, not bragging or anything like that, but I had played quite extensively. And it's a fun little kind of dust up that you're capable of doing. So definitely anybody that's a fan of the video game. This obviously isn't trying to be a direct translation, but you know, you're still going to have fun with it. You're still going to get some of the same feelings you're going to get when you're playing the video game. Exactly.
If you look at a lot of the cards and the upgrade cards, they actually match the illustrations used for the online game, so all the upgrades and tanks that we had. And in addition to that, anyone who does play the online game, both the starter set for the game, which we previewed in another video, as well as each of the tank blisters, actually has an online code, which you can include things such as premium, credits, and other items you can use.
Yeah, I saw like there's the beginner package one where you're going to get a free premium and a little bit of extra upgrades. So pretty kind of cool stuff there. I'm definitely going to be playing more of this. Like I said, this is the perfect little palate cleanser for those that have played a lot of the other games, but also really good for beginners.
Yeah, I've had a lot of success at previous shows. I've had a lot of success with families, young folks, especially parents who want to get their kids into miniature games, but aren't really sure how this is great because, again, the models come already assembled in prime, so you don't have to worry about glue or clippers or anything like that. So you can play right out of the box, get going, and learn how to play.
Yeah, I dig it. We're definitely going to see a little bit more World of Tanks coverage because this is something nice and easy for us to cover quickly. So hopefully you folks enjoyed. We did play pretty quick, and there was minimal explanation going on. But you have your game you did with Luca. So if you want something a little bit more instructional, you can go check that out. But other than that, you know, leave some comments in the comment section. We'll do our best to be diligent about replying back to them. Other than that, any closing thoughts for everybody at home?
No, I hope folks really enjoyed watching this video. Again, this is a great kind of that lunch break game. Get it between your bigger games. Just have some fun, blow up some tanks, and you know, be entertained with your friends. If you have any questions, definitely check out go to the Gale Force 9 website. That's where we have our World of Tanks portal. We're actually going to be coming out with some really cool items this fall, including tournament packets, league packs, and a challenge board so you can run things at your store. And we're always bringing out new waves of tanks, usually one for each nation every month or so. So definitely check out your local hobby store, see what you can get, and get gaming.
Love it. Thanks for tuning in. Keep being awesome, everybody. As always, happy wargaming.
Yeah, take care, everybody.